If you're following Depp vs. Heard, you might know Amber's got a friend, or some people say a partner romantically, some people say a journalist, named Eve Barlow. Eve is on Twitter, she just hit 62,000 followers, and she will not stop posting and defending Amber, and now she's going pretty hard at it again. I gotta note, she's the one who got kicked out of the courtroom, and I also have to note, she's the one who blames people for monetizing the case, when her Twitter account is monetized and she talks about Depp all the time in a negative way. So here she says, tomorrow's front pages. I won't back down over strikes. Plea to end strikes. NHS faces meltdown. So she's saying Amber will be heard and make headlines again. I'm sure she will. And this is what I keep telling people is we can find her not relevant, but until the mainstream media quits reporting on her, she'll still be relevant to the general public and people following on the surface level. And here's where Eve tries to get a gotcha on Camille. Oh, he's making a pledge. Wait, what does that mean? Is he donating the money? Can someone call Camille? Well, yes, he is donating the goddamn freaking money, Eve. It's been like 48 hours. It's been like 2 days or something. And she's like, whoa, he said pledge. Where's the money? Where's the money? Amber didn't pay it in well over a year. It's been 2 days. Calm down. Yes, everybody knows that people use the word pledge, but if that pledge isn't given in, like I said, over a year or something, well, then you start to wonder, where's the money? You said pledge, but you didn't actually donate. So this is just a gotcha for stupid people who are following along mindlessly. Let's move on. This one here is a retweet from Eve from Dr. Jessica Taylor, who says, just a personal message from me as someone who has publicly supported and spent time with Amber and those who care for her very much. I hope she's able to go into 2023 with a new lease of life after this horrific ordeal. I'm proud of the stand she took and proud to stand with her. Thank you, Dr. Jessica, for saying absolutely nothing except you support Amber Heard for no apparent reason because there's a bunch of evidence against her. But you're a doctor. I'm not. What do I know? That's just my silly opinion. And here's one from The Geek Buzz. It's a great outcome, an easily affordable settlement. Johnny Depp's still toxic in Hollywood. If the rumors are to be believed, she's one of the very few of the original Snyderverse still standing, and she can say whatever she wants about the case, unless it's defamatory to Johnny, which is what Amber fans always leave out. She can't say anything defamatory. She can, I guess, give her opinion on Isaac and some witnesses and things like that. She could give her opinion on what's out in public like anyone else can, but she can't defame Johnny further. I mean, of course she could talk about the case. Who can't? It was a public case in front of billions. And then there's this one here. Instagram. Proud of Amber Heard today. Standing next to you is easy for me. Well, okay. So looks like Eve and Amber on a melting piece of ice. Looks to me maybe possibly political, against climate change, things like that. Who knows? Pretty silly. And here's one for Lindsay Boylan, who buys into all the narratives. Courtrooms are not safe places for victims. Our legal system is not a safe place for justice victims. And out culture reinforces victory for the most powerful always. It's an abusive system in and of itself. Sending love and support to Amber Heard. Whoa, wait a minute. We're not talking about victims. We're not using a broad brush here. This is the one thing that I think is really terrible about Amber's side. It's a broad brush, okay? We're talking specifically about Amber Heard. And Amber Heard was proved to have been wrong in this case. That's it. All the other victims that are women who have actual believability, evidence, they've got receipts, their timing lines up. I've got no reason not to believe women, but we've got a lot of reasons not to believe one particular woman. Broken record, we've been here before, but this is what was tweeted out like 24 hours ago or something, so there you go. You Are Heard says, they let Amber settle without paying a cent. They let her settle without a gag order. They let her settle. They knew for sure she was going to win that appeal. No matter which way you look at this, it's a victory for Amber. Well, if she was definitely going to win the appeal. If she knew it, then I'm sure her lawyers knew it. If Johnny's lawyers knew it, everyone knew it. She should have done it. Why didn't she do it? She was too tired. She couldn't go through it again. All right, maybe that's the case. However, she still did not appeal. So the official verdict stands. Let me know what you think down below. Doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. Let's do some shoutouts. Shout out to Cindy Bryden, always sending me stuff on Twitter. Thank you. Jan Price, always sending me stuff, and a member here. Thank you so much, Jan. Beatrix Kiddo, doing a great job on Twitter. Thank you, Beatrix. Mystified, always supporting here. Thank you, Mystified. And a shout out to Bridget, who's also a great supporter and fan of Johnny Depp, sending me stuff on Instagram. Thank you so much, Bridget. And if you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. Done here for now. See you next time.